Hey, what's up? KT Ranch here. So today we are going to be working on a used Kubota T1400 garden tractor. And this is my little workhorse that I use to muck out the pig stalls with the wagon, move shit around, etc., etc. So anyway, the very first thing, because I don't know what's been done on here, that I did was, and I should have took a video of it, but here is the air filter. You unscrew this, pop out the air filter, and that air filter looks, oh gosh, like this. Here's the air filter, dirty as all get out. The new one that I put in there had a new gasket for the screw in order to help it seal, and just put some grease on it to help with the seal. Anyway, now what we're doing is getting ready to jack this up, and going to be doing an oil change for it. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how it goes. Right on. All right, guys. So what we've done is we got it lifted over on this side so that we can tilt all the oil out from here. And this here is a 14 millimeter. So we're going to go ahead and drain the oil and drain it all and then refill it with new stuff. Right on.
Okay.
All right, hey guys, while I'm down here getting all the oil out, which it's done, I've replaced the bolts. I've noticed that there's a Zerk fitting right here, so I'm going to go ahead and grease this. There's also one on the other side. I'll be greasing that. The other thing I noticed is right here, this is the fuel filter, so I'll be taking that fuel filter out and cleaning it. You buy something used, you don't know what the maintenance schedule was, so I'm just doing it all so I know what's been done, and then I'll keep up with the maintenance. Anyway, keep it up. All right, hey guys. So it took me a minute to get this freaking this little fuel cup or filter. It acts as a filter. It's called a fuel bowl. But it took me a minute to get it off. There's a fine mesh that's in there. It had some fibrous material on it, so I just cleaned that off. Rinsed out the bowl. It said to use kerosene oil. I didn't have any, so I just used gasoline. Don't want to use water because water and gas don't mix. You don't want to put those together, right? In order for me to actually get to the fuel bowl, I had to dam off or plug up the fuel line, take it completely apart because this little hole right here was not friendly for the tools I had. So anyway, I'm gonna put it back together, and now we got a clean fuel bowl. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so it's back together. This here was spilling gas all over the place, so I definitely highly recommend trying to take this fuel cup off without undoing this. But in my circumstance, because this bolt here was not tightened down, and I never really dealt with this. Anyway, long story short, I know what I got to do next time, and this time it's done. So there we go. Smell like gas, but we're done. Next part is the Zerk fitting, which is right down there, and we're going to put some oil on this, grease on this bad boy. All right, thanks, guys. All right, guys, so next thing that we're going to be doing, we got the oil change, we got the fuel filter cleaned, we got the Zerk fittings greased, we got the air filter changed, so now we're going to do the tranny fluid. So the transmission fluid is inside of the gearbox here, and here's the bolt, and we're guessing it's about a 14 millimeter. We're going to drain it out and refill it. All right, here we go. Okay, so you can't be right all the time. Anyway, so that was the wrong bolt, and we're gonna get the right one, which is supposed to be a 16 millimeter, but I don't have 16 millimeter, so we're gonna make do with 11/16 and hope that works. We're praying. All right, so the bolt that it is actually this guy back here. So let's make sure when you're doing this, do the right bolt. Okay. All right, guys, so again, in the efforts of bought this used, don't know what's been done to it, we're going to be changing the spark plug on it too. So that spark plug on this tractor is located here in the front, right here. And I got the Kubota spark plug replacement for this, which is right here. And it's a 13/16 connection in order to take it on and connect socket. Anyway, so we're going to do that while the tranny fluid is coming out the back still, and it is gross, so I don't think that's ever been done. Anyway, rock on. All right, guys, so here we are refilling the oils and the fluids that we took out. Here is the fill bolt or cap where I undid it. Don't ask me the size. I used a crescent wrench in order to get that off. And one thing to note, when this thing is full, is the oil will sit right on the outside of the bowl. Now for me, I didn't have the proper tool. I did not have a hose to be able to put in there and angle it just right and get it around the tire. So I had to take the tire right off, which were 13, I think, millimeters. Hold on. 14 millimeters. So 3 bolts, and I'm going to put that back together. But last thing, use Kubota Universal Trans Hydraulic Fluid. I'm not an engineer, and I'm not trying to recreate the wheel. I'm just trying to do what was designed for this particular transmission. All right, next fluid that we're going to be filling up is going to be the oil. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, so as we're going with more of the fluids we're replacing, so we got right in where the dipstick goes is where we're putting in the fluid. And I am putting in just some 5W30 because that's what I had around and it'll work fine. This takes about 1.4, 1.5 quarts. And after that, we're going to do the belt. And this baby's done. Awesome. Talk to you soon. All right, hey guys. It took me a minute to figure out how to get this belt off. Looked up a couple threads. You see that Allen right there? Well, that is a 3 millimeter Allen. And that is holding this pulley system on the belt, which needs to be changed badly. In order to easily get to it, I took off the tire just because it was easier for me to be able to finagle it, but whatever you guys want to do to get that bolt off. But then after that, there are these 3 bolts that need to be loosened and take off, and then that pulley will come right down and I can replace the belt. And that's where we're at. This is the last part of this Kubota tractor service. Okay guys, so I got the new belt on there. The pulley finally came off. I was wrong as far as which Allen screw was necessary to take out. It's this one, which is kind of hard to see, but I luckily was able to loosen it by my finger because this has corrosion inside of it and it's pretty tough in there. And that one was screwed into the middle of this pulley. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this back up. Excuse me. It was on this side, just like that. So I'm going to put this back up, put it back together, and then be done with this project. Hey guys, so thanks for watching that video. That was what we needed to do in order to get that Kubota running smoother. It was giving me power issues, and now it's able to make it up the hill, which is necessary around the property. But the Kubota's been serviced. We did the transmission, we did the oil, we did the belt, we did the fuel filter, excuse me, the fuel bowl, we did the spark plug, and that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was helpful for you, because it would have been for me, as I did not have any video to watch to do this on my own. Anyway, that's my girls. Bye, guys.